In the year 2000, 189 member states of the United Nations met in the U.S. city of New York for the Millennium Summit. The world leaders resolved to help people in the world's poorest countries achieve a better life by 2015. The summit came up with 8 resolutions known as the Millennium Development Goals. Key among the goals was the eradication of poverty and hunger, achieving universal primary education, and combating HIV/AIDS and malaria, among other diseases. Now, Oxfam International, a confederation of 17 autonomous global organizations that advocates for an end to poverty and injustice, says Uganda is still far from achieving any of the 8 goals.
We will not have achieved the goal on maternal mortality, reducing it by 2/3. We are still having, is it 16 women who die every day from childbirth? That is shameful and that is unacceptable.
Winnie Byanyima, the executive director of Oxfam International, says Uganda should focus on addressing issues like corruption.
The resources that should be going towards the health, the education of our people are continuously being pilfered by people who work in government.
She advises Uganda to pick a leaf from countries which are making strides in attaining the Millennium Development Goals.
Do you know that in Rwanda they have almost eliminated malaria? There is almost no malaria in that country, which has fewer resources than Uganda. A GDP that's almost half of our GDP. Yet they are able to eradicate malaria. Children are not dying in the arms of their mothers from a mosquito bite. How did they achieve that?
Byanyima, a mother of 1, who is also an advocate of women's rights, says a lot of emphasis needs to be put on empowering women, especially those at the grassroots.
Their empowerment will come in the household, when they can get an income, when they can sell their crop and earn enough money, when they can take a child to the hospital and get real treatment, when they can take a child to class and they learn and they move on and they get a job.
The global fight against poverty has proved to be a huge challenge in many developing countries, whose populations have rapidly increased without a corresponding increase in the number of jobs. Gertrude Tumusime Uitware, NTV.
Uitware?
Yes.